Hello, hello, and welcome to my lessons managed development. The teacher is Leon Huang High School, and in today's lesson, uh, the lesson for grade 12, I will help you know more about the topic book. Okay? The questions for you start. Do you like reading books? Do you like reading books? Yes. Right. Some of you. So let's come to our lesson today. Now, look at some books covers and get what sorts of book are. Get what sort of book are. Nên nhìn vào một số bìa sách và đoán xem thể loại sách là gì. Now, let's take a look. The title is Gone with the Wind, right? Yes. Give you a romantic theme. It can be, is it? It can be in here. Star Wars, Jedi Adventures, The Evil Experiment. So what kind? What kind of book? Yeah, the first one is a novel. A novel. Yes. The second is science fiction. Science fiction. Alright, you mean novel, science fiction. The next, U3, number 4, U3. Yes, you see that the hand put on the mouth of a girl. It's a can be. This time you lose. Right? This can be what kind of book? It can be thriller. And the title take it, make it. Right? We can show you how to do things. This can be crop. Right, crop. Các thủ công trong phim kinh dị. Đấy là phim kinh dị. The next, the title Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes. And here, another book. Okay, Sherlock Holmes belongs to detective story. And here, textbook that's used for students. The student use this book for improving their knowledge. Yes, and here, this is titled to say Barack Obama, yes, John Price, and Planet. It belongs to biography. Biography. This can be science book. Investigate about the earth. Right? You already know some kind of book. Yes, you can remember. You try to remember some kind of book. So, answer the following questions. Do you often read books? Do you often read books? What kind of books do you enjoy reading most? And how do you read books? Okay, right. Yes, you can answer yes, I do. What kind of books do you enjoy reading most? Yes, love story, comics, science fiction. Yes, and you may say I enjoy reading comics most. Comics by Doraemon, Jerry. And how often do you read books? How do you read books? Do you read fast or slow? In what way? Yeah, you can say I read it here and there. I read a book slowly and carefully. On at a time. Okay? That is a suggested way to answer the following questions. To know more about the topic of the lesson books, you need to know more about new books. New books. So you remember? Taste. Some ways. It's one of the ways to taste. To taste. Thử. The verb taste. Taste. Choose. Dạ, nhai là đây tất cả từ nghiền ngẫm. Chew. The next, swallow. Đọc ngốn ngấu. Swallow. Dip into. Chấm từ này thì kia chút. Qua loa. Dip into. Digest. Đọc và suy ngẫm. In a word. Tóm lại là resort on summary. Reviewer. Yeah, phê bình. Hard to put down. Không thể bỏ xuống. Hard to pick up again. Không thể đặt lần nữa. Dở quá, không thể đặt lần nữa. Rồi. And now, You need to practice this many times and to copy it out. Taste, choose, swallow. Well, swallow. Dip into, digest. In a word, reviewer. Have to put down. Have to pick up again. Okay? To check whether you can remember the meaning of this word, you do the exercise. You match. You match the words with their meaning. It means equivalent. Taste. You remember? Taste. Taste with the meaning. Is it? You can have the mix other two, like nghiền ngẫm, taste, đọc, thử, swallow, muốn nấu, dip into, qua lo, digest, digest, present, đọc và suy ngẫm. Inner words, tóm lại. How to put down, reviewer, reviewer là phê bình. How to put down, có thể gì? Xuống, không thể bỏ xuống em. How to pick up again, how to pick up again. Some words related to the topic. Let's come to the reading text. Listen and read. First, practice with the text now. Then read the text and then the talk through the text. Paragraph 1. The subjects are really Francis Bacon, who lived at about the same time as Shakespeare wrote the words. Some books are to be tasted, others to be swallowed, and some pills to be chewed and digested. This book advice shows how it is impossible to read different types of books in a different way. For example, you might pick up a travel book and read a few pages before going to sleep. It's enough to dip into it and read bits here and there. In other words, you see tasting. Some stories are for swallowing. Imagine that you have found a good story, and what is even more important, the time to enjoy it. You might be on holiday or on a long train journey. If it's a good book, you might say, "It's so good I can't put it down." But not all stories belong to this class. Reviewers sometimes describe books as hard to put down or hard to pick up again. Other books are for reading slowly and carefully. Is it a book on a subject that you are interested in? You will want to chew and digest it. That does not mean reading it too slowly. When you pick up a book for the first time, check that this is not too difficult. Do not start a book unless you can see from the first few pages that is the one you can easily read and understand. Some people think that more and more people have television in their homes. Few people will buy books to read. Why read when television can bring you all the information and story with color, pictures, and action? But in fact, television has not killed reading. Today, more books of every type are shown than ever before. Books are still a cheap way to get information and entertainment. And you can keep a book forever and read it many times. Books in the home are a wonderful source of knowledge and pleasure. Okay? You may know the content of the reading text. And now let's come to do some tasks that follow. You can in task 1 you find the Vietnamese equivalent for words or phrases. You can look in pair as your friend and quick check without looking at your notebook. Okay. Here, taste. Taste. Isn't it? Yes, I see. I see your answer. Right, it is. Đọc thử. Choose. Isn't it? Okay. Easy candy. Nghiền ngẫm. Nghiền ngẫm. Swallow. Swallow. Đọc ngốn ngấu. Right? Dip into. How you answer? You see? Đọc qua lo. Digest. You say? You say? Yes. You see? Đọc và suy ngẫm. How to pick up again? Không thể đọc tiếp nữa em ha. To put down. Không thể đặt xuống. Here the Vietnamese equivalent for words and phrase. And now let's come to the exercise task 2. Decide whether the following statements are true or false or not mentioned in the reading passage. Number 1. You can read different types of books in the same way. You can read different types of books in the same way. When you taste a book, you read it carefully from the beginning to the end. Many people only have time to read when they are traveling. Books with good story are often described how to put down, and television has to replace the book altogether. How? Now, you may have 3 answers, true or false, and as mentioned. And the information you can use you refer to the written passage, right? You try to remember. The question is here. You can read different types of in the same way. You can. Right here. This word values are impossible to read different types of book in different ways. Different types of book in different ways. But in this question, you can. True or false are not mentioned. When you taste, you locate the word taste. You locate it. Where can you find the word taste? Here, taste. Deep into here and there, the word is tasting. Tasting. Just remember, when you take a book, you read carefully from beginning to the end. Is that tasting? Deep into it, here and there, in your word is tasting. So you compare the information from the reading passage to the question, so it can be true or false and not mentioned. Many will only have time to read when they are traveling. Have time to read, you can locate where. Yes, you see, imagine you have on holiday, it's good time to enjoy, it's important time to enjoy, have a time to enjoy, only have a time when they are traveling, correct? Book a good story, often have to put down, review sometimes a book have to put down, have to pick up, swallow when you find a good story, so good that you can put it down. Good story, have can put it down. So television has replayed books on together. Right? You can locate television. Television has not killed with it, and you can compare. So now let's confirm the answer. Number 1. You see, true or not mentioned? It's true. Tell me. Yeah. Yes. Okay, I see your answer. Not mentioned. Number 2. Right. Taste, just taste. Read here and there, not the beginning to the end. Many people only have time when they're traveling. Do you think it's true or false? You want the answer? This is not mentioned. Only have time. Just they don't use the word only. The only make different ideas. Number 4 is true. And number 5, replace. Remember in the written text they wrote that television has not killed, so they use the replace. They have the same different meaning, opposite meaning. Yes, it has an opposite meaning. It's false. It's false. Okay, let's come to yes. Now answer the questions according to the information in the passage. Number one. How many ways of reading are there? How many ways of reading are there? When might you swallow a book? When? What should you do before starting to read the book carefully and slowly? What should you do? What are advantages of television over books? And what are here advantages of book over television? You can do the exercise by playing game. The game is lucky number, right? I have two lucky number and 5 questions labeled from 1 to 7. Right. If you choose the word, if you choose the number with the question, you have to answer it. You have to answer it, right? And you get 10 points if your answers are correct. And if you are lucky, you choose the number without any question, you can get 10 points without answering any questions. And just you can work in 7 teams. 7 teams. Okay, now let's choose. Now, you choose number 2. Congratulations. Congratulations. You have it. You don't have to answer. Okay. Number 6. You choose number 6. Yes. What are advantages of television over books? What are advantages of television over books? Television over book. You can see. You can find information in the paragraph 4. Television can bring what? Television can bring your own information and story with color, pictures, and action. That's it. Okay. Okay, number 6 already, number 2 already. Now you choose number 3. Yeah. When might you swallow a book? When might you swallow a book? When might you swallow a book? Yeah, swallow. When you found, yes, quickly. So the answer. When you find a good story and have a time to enjoy it. To enjoy it. Yeah. Now let's come number 3, number 6, and 3, 2, 6, number 7. What are advantages of books over television? What are the advantages of book over television? Book, book, cheap? Yes, book are cheap way to get information and entertainment. And you can keep a book forever and read it many, many times. This is very adventurous. 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 Yes, I think one on that. Question number 2, number 4. Yes, 4. Wow, congratulations. Congratulations. Yes, number 1. Number 1. Yes. How many ways of reading are there? How many ways? No. Yes, that's it. There are 3. To taste, to swallow, and to chew and digest. 3 ways. 3 ways. What's the last? What's the last answer? Yes, answer number 1. Already number 2. Yes, when you might good book Congratulations. What should you do before starting to read a book carefully and slowly? What should you do? Before you read carefully and slowly, what can you do? Where can you find the information? You can find in passage 3. Read a few pages. You can see you read the few pages if it's the one you can read and understand easily. Right? You can find information in the third paragraph. What should you do? Advantages of television as a book already, and advantages of book over television. You may grasp the information you underline. You underline the information in the reading passage. Located advantages là những cái lợi ích của việc đọc sách hơn việc xem TV này. Sách là một cái cách rất là rẻ để lấy thông tin. Mình có thể giữ sách mãi mãi và có thể đọc nhiều lần. Cái lợi ích của việc TV mà hơn với sách đó là gì? TV có thể cung cấp cho chúng ta rất nhiều thông tin về câu chuyện với hình ảnh, với màu sắc hình ảnh. Rồi, chúng nên làm gì trước khi đọc những sách tổng cộng và chậm rãi thì người ta khuyên chúng ta là xem những cái trang đầu tiên, nếu nó có thể dễ đọc và dễ hiểu, có thể đọc và hiểu các kiểu ra. Khi nào các bạn có thể thì đấy swallow của những sách swallow. When you mind swallow, khi nào thì sách nó như thế nào bạn swallow? You find a good story. You find a good story and have a time to enjoy it. Ba cách đọc đó là đọc thử, đọc lướt, đọc nhìn nhận. Thử đọc nhìn nhận, đọc ngốn ngấu, qua look into, đọc và suy ngẫm, digest. 5 cái động từ của các bạn. Thử, taste, nhìn nhận, chew ra, nhìn nhận, đọc ngốn ngấu, nhìn ngốn ngấu cái mức độ sâu của cái này. Mình nói về những cái phần là sau đây sau cái phần này chúng ta với cái phần after you read sau cái phần là chúng ta có một cái game, chúng ta có thể làm một cái cặp và nhóm tìm tên các loại sách ở trong cái ô vuông này, vuông những cái từ này có thể là đi đường, có thể xếp theo đường hàng rào, đường ngang, đường dọc xuống, đường từ dưới lên, đi ngược lại, hoặc là một cái góc, cái từ đó nó xếp thành từ trong cái góc, và gợi ý. Thì là Q đi các bạn xem cái gợi ý là ứng với cái gợi ý nó trên được. Ví dụ if you like a book with an exciting story, especially the one about crime or spy, từ này bắt đầu bằng chữ T, Nó là thể loại ly kỳ được rong, đúng không? Chúng ta có thể thriller, thriller. The top here. If you enjoy reading story about love, nếu bạn thích nghe những câu chuyện về thể loại tình yêu, cái này có thể romance, romance. Tiếp theo, với thứ ba chúng ta có thể theo đẳng cấp cho nó dễ, chạy ra luôn, sẽ không có thì cách thức. Các lựa thể loại đó hơn từ end, the time begin with letter N is story long enough to feel a complete book in which the characters and event is usually imaginary. Một thể loại là một quyển sách dài để bắt đầu một quyển sách. Những nhân vật sự kiện thì thường là tưởng tượng. N, N. Được hả đó? Okay. Can we have word novel? N-O-V-E-L, novel. Novel. The text fiction book is a type book that based on imagined facts and seek discovery of future. Một thể loại viễn tưởng, thể loại sách dựa trên những cái khám phá khoa học tưởng tượng của tương lai. It can be X, thể nào có chữ X, là từ những từ có chữ extremely, nó thì thể loại khoa học, đây là cái từ khoa học ở dòng thứ hai. Thứ tư, science. E. If you want to learn how to knit or work with wood, có thể đan hoặc làm với những miếng gỗ, bạn có thể mua thể loại sách này. Sách này từ đầu chỉ chúng ta làm gì? Nó có thể loại là sách cũ, thủ công, đó, F, ví dụ letter F, thể loại sách nói về những câu chuyện, những cái sự tưởng tượng của nhân vật, như thế này, tiểu thuyết, letter F, so can be translated as F-I-C-T-I-O-N. It can be fiction. Book, tell story to picture, kể chuyện qua những bức tranh, kể chuyện qua những bức tranh. C-O-M-I-C, it can be comic. The last one, what B is about version by written by somebody else. Mình có thể là từ by, the biography, by B-I-O-G-R-A-P-H-Y, biography. Now, to help you review and help you feel like why should you read a book? A short video will help you reach the visualize the world. Help you visualize the world. To develop your personality. You provide food for thought. Food for thought. Books make you laugh and think. Make you laugh and think. Book draws you toward perfection. To stimulate creativity. Book brings what writing talent. Bring out writing talent. Book helps in communication. Helps in communication. Book clear your vision. You specify your curiosity. Help you build literary talent. increase comprehension. Very happy relationship. Wow, look what many things book do to our life. Inspire, motivate. Yeah, a lot of things that book can do. Thank you. Thank you. That's it. For homework, our lesson, you can do exercise with book. Answer the question, what advantages of reading book? Review from what you watch from the video clip. Right? You will need to explain how to prepare the next session. Unit 11, books, speaking class. Okay. That's it for now. Thank you.